Sonic's Green Hills Adventure Season 3 Chapter 6 Moonlit Mako. Sonic's point of view.
It was now sunset when I got a text from Lewis. He was almost here. We had packed some flashlights just in case they were needed for the visit to Mako. Well guys, this is it. Ready for the unknown?
Yep, this is so exciting.
Yeah, I just wish we had more to go on.
Shadi!
Oh, coming, Ronica, I said as the two of us ran over to her. Then I held her in my arms. Bye, Annika. We'll be back before you know it. Now do be good for Pretzel Mom and Donut Dad, okay? I said and I kissed her on the forehead. This made Annika giggle. Shadow did the same. Then I put her back into Pretzel Mom's arms.
You three be careful.
Of course, Donut Dad, I said right before we heard the doorbell ring. I'll get it, I said and dashed to the door. Hey, Lewis, thanks again for helping us. Now let's go. The suspense is killing us, I said excitedly.
Alright then, follow me.
Lewis said, looking thrown off by my energy. Then we followed him to the marina where we found Lewis's motorboat.
At that very moment, the mysterious hedgehog arrived, hiding behind a nearby boat.
Okay, this is it. I'll have to use my psychokinesis to fly there.
The hedgehog said right before floating in the air with a cyan aura surrounding him. He flew a good distance behind them. Once Mako Island was in sight for all of them, the gray hedgehog flew as fast as he could towards the island, but in a way that he wouldn't be seen. Then he hid behind a tree not too far from a special waterfall. Sonic's point of view.
When Mako came into view, the full moon was rising. Whoa, it's more beautiful in person, Lewis. I just hope we know what to do once we get to the shore.
Don't worry, Sonic. We will.
Alright guys, we're here.
Lewis said as his boat came to a stop on the beach.
Whoa, this place is huge.
Shadow said as his jaw dropped and we got off the boat. The moment my feet were on the sand, I felt a strange force pulling me to a specific direction. Guys, do you feel that? I feel like something is pulling us towards this way, I said as I pointed in the direction that leads into the jungle.
I definitely felt that, Sonic.
Me too, guys. Come on, I think the answers are this way.
Marina said as we headed in that direction.
Lewis's point of view.
When I saw that they were heading into the direction of the moon pool, I understood what was going on, so I hurried to catch up with them. Thank goodness Sonic was not using his super speed.
Shadow's point of view.
Several minutes later, we stopped in front of a strange waterfall.
We're close. I can feel it.
Sonic said, then we heard a twig snap. Huh? Who's there? Please show yourself, I said as I frantically looked for the source of the noise. Then a whitish-gray hedgehog came from behind a nearby tree.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. It's just when I saw more hedgehogs like me, which was when I saw you two surfing, I felt like I should follow you. However, I wasn't sure how to approach you guys.
The hedgehog rambled as he trembled like a leaf with his gloved hands up in surrender.
Whoa, calm down. It's all right. Now tell us, what's your name?
Sonic asked gently. I still couldn't believe it. Another one of us.
My name is Silver the Hedgehog. It's nice to meet you guys.
Lewis's point of view.
I had just caught up with them when I saw them talking to another hedgehog.
Well, Silver, I'm Sonic Wachowski the Hedgehog.
Sonic said as he held out his hand for Silver to shake. After Silver obliged, Sonic got a dazed look in his eyes.
Sonic?
Oh, sorry, Silver, but another piece to this puzzle came to me. You're the mysterious person with the three of us. So please follow us.
Sonic said as we started to walk again. Silver looked completely confused.
I'm Sonic's older brother, by the way.
Yeah, and I'm Sonic's girlfriend, Marina Melody.
And I'm Lewis.
Sonic's point of view.
We started looking for a hole in the rock that was next to the waterfall.
Guys, over here.
Shadow said as he pointed to the hole in front of him. Whoa, we need to go that way, I said as we all stood next to Shadow.
I'll go first.
Shadow said right before curling into a ball and falling down the hole. Marina, hold on to me, I said as I pooped her up bridal style and went down it like a slide in the park, which kept us both safe. Then we hurried to our feet when we heard Lewis and Silver coming down. Once we were all on our feet, we looked around. However, it was too dark to see. I don't get it. I was sure this was it.
Sonic? Look.
Marina said as she pointed to an entrance to another chamber that had light coming from it. Great eye, Marina. Let's go, I said as we walked up the naturally made staircase into the most beautiful place I've ever seen. Whoa. This is it, I said as we looked around.
Lewis's point of view.
Then, as if in a trance, Sonic, Shadow, and Silver and Marina looked up to the volcano's cone entrance in sync. They saw the full moon was passing over. They looked at the moon pool as it began to bubble.
This is it! We need to jump into the pool, now!
Then they all jumped in. When they resurfaced, their eyes were glued to the full moon. Finally, when the full moon moved away, they looked towards me with confused looks on their faces.
Sonic's point of view.
Things just got truly bizarre. One moment I was looking at the full moon above the volcano, the next I was in the cave pool with all except Lewis. Guys, what just happened? How and why are we in the water?
Well, after you looked at the full moon, you said this was it, we need to jump now. That's how you got in there. So, wait, you don't remember any of that?
Lewis replied as we got out and shook ourselves dry, except for Marina. So I took her in my arms so she could be warmed by my body heat, which was enhanced thanks to me being covered with fur.
Thanks and great thinking, Sonic. You're so warm.
I think we should head back. Plus Mom and Donut Dad will be worried. And Silver, want to come with us? I said once Marina was warmed up again.
Really? I would love to.
Silver said with tears in his eyes. Great, and I know how you feel. Me and Shadow were completely isolated for several years. Until I found Donut Dad and Shadow found me. You're not alone anymore, I said as I gave him a comforting hug.
Thanks, guys. Let's go.
Silver said as we made our way out of the cave.